On behalf of OnePeople.sg, we warmly welcome you to the finale of Orange Ribbon Celebrations, HarmonyWorks Conference 2013.
Please welcome Mr. Zainudin Nordin, Chairman, OnePeople.sg.
This is when I won't be alone. For this is where I know.
The younger generation of Singapore, you have the opportunity, and you, I believe, will shape Singapore's racial and religious harmony in the future. And starting from now, your views are important. Today's conference will challenge you to probe key issues concerning race relations, such as where do we stand on racial harmony, what challenges we need to confront, and how best we can move forward.
So people have perceptions that, oh, because of a name, because of a race, you are supposed to behave in a particular way. You might be a lot more interesting, a lot more boring, a lot more technical, something like that. But as we progress, we should go beyond that and not look at what somebody's name or race or color is, but who they are as an actual person.
I've come to realize that the road to racism is actually paved with stereotypes. Hence, we should keep an open mind free of all assumptions.
The program has made me more aware of racial relations here and has made me reflect. People say that Singapore is racially harmonious, but there are still a substantial number of interracial conflicts. There were 178 cases in 2010 alone. We are said to be really harmonious, but deep inside, are we?
Sometimes, new citizens might affect our harmonious living as there is very little understanding between us and them. This problem can be solved by having more interactions with the new citizens and us.
In Singapore, we cannot take racial harmony for granted. We must appreciate and understand other races and culture. And we can start from young.
Over the years, we have been able to build a new national identity. So people no longer say that I am Chinese, I am Malay. They say I am Singaporean.
As you can see, we walk into the room like this, and then we walk out of the room like that.
Oftentimes, we talk as if it's, school should do this, our parents should do that, and definitely it's government's fault and the government should be doing this. But we seldom ask about actually what can we do in our own space, in our own personal capacity.
I don't mock race or religion per se, of course not, but I do mock intolerance, because intolerance should be shown up for what it is: ignorant, stupid, daft. And if I can get people to laugh at that intolerance, then they might ask deeper questions.
We looked at the same issues about race and religion. We realized that to some extent there is that little gap. It will take a little bit more time for us to bridge some of our religious differences, because I think religious differences go into the core of who we are as individuals, as people.
I realized that prejudice splits people into groups, and coming together as one is very important.
We can't be prejudiced because it separates us and divides us. So it is important to celebrate racial harmony.
Through this lovely conference, I've understood the true meaning of racial harmony. I've learned to be colorblind.
Through the conference, I've learned that we shouldn't judge anyone just based on one example, and we should be open-minded on other races, religion, and their culture.
What I learned just now is Singapore should not be racist at all because we are a multiracial country.
I'm very delighted by the turnout for today's HarmonyWorks conference, and we can see how the young people are beginning to understand some of the issues that is facing our country. and they would also like to contribute and participate in this discussion. And from the level of questions that we get and the sharing that we have seen shows that the younger generation would like to see that the racial and religious harmony in Singapore continue to improve and gets better. And they also have a sense of ownership.